AITA for insulting my stepmom and stepsister and calling them deluded. I, 16M, have to write a paper for English class about an inspiring romantic relationship in my life. Not sure what the point of it is, but our teacher said it will become relevant in a few weeks. My stepmom and stepsister both assumed I would write about my dad and stepmom's relationship. It was brought up when my stepmom asked how come I hadn't asked her and dad any questions about their relationship yet. I was confused why she was asking that and wasn't putting two and two together right then, and she said I should at least ask some questions before doing my paper. This is when it clicked with me and I told her my paper wasn't on them. My stepsister was in the room at the time and asked me why. I asked why I'd write a paper about their marriage instead of my parents' marriage. My stepmom said because her and my dad's marriage was the forever one, and seeing as my mom is dead and my dad isn't good at talking about stuff, it makes more sense to write about them. She said she and my dad would be more inspiring for me anyway. I asked her if she ever thought I tried not to think about their relationship too hard, since she and my dad had a very long history and that as soon as my mom died he ran back to her and married her. Did she ever think that wasn't something I loved but something I struggled with as the son he had with his first wife? They were all about, we're a family, it's okay to admit this is better, and that kind of thing. I told them I was writing about my grandparents and to leave it alone. They pushed the issue and said it made more sense to write about your parents, and I said it has already been pointed out that I can't since my mom is dead and dad is useless at that stuff. Stepmom said that she's my parent. I ignored that and went on about my day. But they brought it up again a couple of days after that and said I should want to write about dad and stepmom, and I was being weird about it because they will be the primary relationship to model myself after. I snapped. I told them they were idiots if they thought my most inspiring relationship is one that showed how little my dad cared about my mom, something he said mom would have felt if she knew he went back to the ex he never got over. I told them they are full of themselves to think they mean that much to me that I would shit on my mom. I also told them they were deluded. Deluded to think the woman who showed up at my mom's funeral to get my dad back would be the person I would find inspiring in any way. They're angry that I said what I did to them and I might be a jerk for it. Ida. Also, my stepsister is like 19 or 20. My dad and stepmom got married when I was 9, 8-ish months after my mom died.